Welcome back to Ales and Fails Miniatures. We are going into our Onslaught series again.
Ooh.
This is the Nightmare of the Frogmire Coven, and it is an expansion set for the Onslaught game. Basically, all new scenarios, all new campaigns in a sense, and quite a few new monster miniatures. And these are some of my favorites, and I'm really excited to get into it, so let's do that. All right. So first, I don't think there's any extra miniatures in down here. No, there's not. Okay.
Nope, this one's
new cards,
smaller for sure. That's why it's an expansion.
Yeah, I will say it comes with a lot of nice cardboard cutouts for like bridges and a big raft and
Tokens.
an all new swamp map for Onslaught, which very excited about. Double-sided one there.
Gotta love having a swamp now.
Very cool. Really like that.
I can't wait to get into these.
Yes. So we're going to start off here with the small guys, obviously, just like we did in the last video. We're just going to pull all of them out. This is just a couple of them. We'll get to them last. And we'll get to them last. And that one last. Okay. All right. We'll start off here with 3 new sculpts for the Bullywugs.
Ooh.
And they look
very
nice. Yeah, I mean, just for a basic Bullywug, extremely nice, like, texture on all the skin that makes them look extremely realistic. The eyes are done extremely well.
Oh, I love him. Again, even if you look at, like, his thighs, the detail, like, he's got, like, the bumps. You know what I mean? Like, he's got toad bumps, like he's supposed to.
I just noticed all 3 are actually a little bit different color.
They are all different shades. I was going to say,
to make them, I guess, stand out a little bit better on the map, to make it easier to tell the difference, which I really like, because there's a lot of times when they're all the same color, they're all kind of the same pose. These ones are all very different poses and a little bit different on the skin tone, and I really like that, especially because they're all wearing the same clothing.
Because they're all kind of they're all part of the same coven. So they're all supposed to look similar, but I appreciate that they made them all different. Because again, they're all holding the spear in a different way. Yeah. And I love that they're all different colors. They look so good. Look, they're cute little necklaces too. Yeah, they got matching BFF necklaces.
Yeah, great sculpts and great paint too. I mean, there's not a lot of overlap or anything weird like that, so that's very nice.
I cannot get over how absolutely gorgeous this Yaun-ti Abomination is.
Yeah.
There's nothing abomination about it. Look at the scales.
Yeah. No, they did an amazing job on that. And again, like I said about the last set, it's almost like when they built these, they actually poured them in the colors of their, skin, because the scales on this aren't really painted.
Pretty.
They are it's actually the color of the plastic, which is different than I've ever seen, and extremely deep. Probably my best Yaun-ti Abomination. I have quite a few of them, and this one's super nice with all the different, again, gold trim. The bow looks super nice, not bent or anything like that.
If you look at his hand, too, he did the same thing that you appreciate in the other archers. You can see the 2 fingers holding it back.
Yeah,
like
I wish they would have put an arrow on this. And that was one of the things about the other sets. The bows actually had arrows knocked in them.
Yeah,
compared
that's true.
to
I didn't even think about that.
Most of them which don't. This one does not, but it kind of looks like he's reaching back, or they are reaching back to grab another one. Like they had just released. So that's really nice. And they have a nice scimitar on the back. And man, even the quiver looks really, you can see each individual rivets. Like it's the only downside on this is you can see the seam line between the tail and the main body, but It's not even that bad.
It's really not. It's just so
it's
gorgeous.
So good on the colors, too. I mean, they really did an amazing job on that.
And I love that, again, you can tell the difference. Like, the chest moving into just the rest of it, it's just all snake. But, again, just the detail that it goes from the small to the big, like...
Super nice.
I'm just so impressed with this guy. Like, really, truly.
Yeah. I'm actually going to grab this one. It's the most basic. This is the Sea Hag. We've got a couple.
They actually don't have that long of hair. Most of them do not.
This thing is nasty looking. Okay. Its face
is
absolutely grotesque. One like really bulbous, bubbly eye with just gnarled looking sharp teeth.
Ooh.
And you can see she even has the like almost fish scales across the back of the arms. That, and, oh man, her feet and everything. The super long, bony feet with claws.
I always felt like the other night hags didn't have enough detail. So, like,
that's a nice... I told you, that is some really detailed...
Look at her teeth!
Yeah, that's grotesque. It's actually wild.
Oh my god.
They did a really good job on that. If you ever decide to use a Sea Hag and you happen to have the game, make sure to use this one because that is nasty, and actually let your players take a good gander at that one.
And if you actually look, her toes and her fingers are actually a different color.
Oh, I know, I saw that. Yeah, it's
just little details.
Really, really wild.
It's so cool.
No, I'm 100% with you on that. Okay. Yep, next one here. I believe this is
actually our green hag, which, again... Hags are always cool. I mean, you could throw a hag into just about any situation and it'll be a little more fun, one way or another.
Yeah, really good looking one with extremely long white hair. A little bit heavier set.
She's literally giving me, like, evil queen Snow White old lady vibes. Yeah. Like, the nose and the long hair, and, like, she does. She literally looks like, come to me, my pretty.
Yeah. And again, great job. I mean, you can see the mouth, eyes, yeah.
And again, this is the expansion of the Coven, so it makes sense that we've got multiple different hags, which is really, really cool.
No, I agree.
I think she's really cool.
And that's a really cool green hag. So, my favorite of the hags in this set, this is the Night Hag, because I actually do not believe we have any other Night Hag miniatures. We might, but...
They're few and far between, because Night Hags are actually one of the, almost, I hate to say it, like, least popular or well-known hags.
Yeah.
But they're really, really cool, but they're also definitely not one you want to mess up, like, run into.
So... very like dark blue, almost black skin, all dark clothing with a very cool looking scepter, and I mean the crazy like gold horns that she has. I was gonna
say her horns are awesome, the gold in her hair, the skulls on her hip, and if you look closely into
the smoke in her hand,
it has a skull.
Yeah.
It's a skull.
Yeah, very, very cool sculpt. And greatly painted. They're doing such a good job on these Onslaught miniatures.
And look at her face. Look at that creepy, scary, Joker-esque smile. Like, no.
Yeah, I wish they would have done a little bit better on her face, like at least paint-wise.
I wish they would have at least like painted her teeth white or something.
They did use the stamp. It was just a tad bit high, if you look at it. So most of the time these days they have eye stamps and mouse stamps.
I see.
So on this one, the mouse stamp was put up just a little bit too high to where you can't see it as well.
Yep, because if you look under her nose, you can actually see her teeth. You can see the teeth, and it's scarier.
Yeah, it's really creepy, but.
And again, I can appreciate that she's got like literally like a leg bone on her hip. Like, she is really...
very cool Night Hag. I'm glad that I have one in my collection now. If I don't have one, then I definitely do now. And if I do have one, it's not nearly as cool as this one. So.
Yep, I was going to say there's the three hag sisters that people might know about through the circus. But besides that, there aren't any actual like night hags that are... well known, so.
All right, so in the MSRP on the expansion here is $89.99. I'm sure you can find it a little bit lower, a little bit higher, depending on where you're looking. But so it's a little high, but if you're using it, if you're using it for just the miniatures, kind of. The last miniature is...
We always save the best for last.
Very, very cool. And I'm very excited for it, but if it's just the miniatures and you're not a collector, if you're buying it just for them, I would say it's probably not as worth it. But I like the game, and I have a problem. And I am an over collector, and so I absolutely had to get this set because of one reason and one reason only, and that's because we love Froghemoth here.
We definitely love Froghemoth here. May or may not be my favorite monster-like guy, and this is the coolest Froghemoth ever seen.
So...
You want to build a Froghemoth together?
So, I'm going to start by... putting a couple of these on. So its arms come all apart. Obviously, it wouldn't fit in the box this way. But there is more than just that reason that all these arms come apart, which is probably, again, my favorite of the Froghemoths for this reason. Yes, obviously, we wish the arms were a little bit... You would have less seam lines and stuff like that for a collectible miniature, but... The very cool part about this, after we actually take a look at it...
Let's get them all together first.
So, you have a very nice looking Froghemoth. The water effect that they have underneath it is really, really cool.
Oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's one of the best water effects I've seen on a mini. And
and the crazy, nasty tongue. Almost
tongue.
like it looks like it has a sucker on the end of it.
This little frog butt. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that frog butt. Now that is straight up frog butt.
It is. And you can even kind of see its chunky legs like it's jumping out of the water.
The chunky chunk.
Yep. This is just a really cool... As I knock it apart, being clumsy. But it's a very cool, because I didn't put it together all the way, obviously. Once you actually shove everything in fully... It holds together a little bit better, but I'm about to take it back apart because this is a very, very cool looking Froghemoth miniature. But the nice part about it is it also comes with all of these additional water effects, which no other one does. So you can actually take all of these, and if you find the right holes, each one of them you can put on a water base, so before your players even realize that they are going for or fighting a Froghemoth, you can put all the...
I think this is the right one.
Let's see. This is definitely the right one. So like this. That's for the eyes.
I thought so.
Yep. Eyes don't fit as well. I need to shave those down just a little bit, which is going to happen sometimes when you have molds. A little unfortunate. They should, in my opinion, check all that. But before they sell you another $90 set, in a sense. But yeah, you can have its eyes sticking up above the water with all the different tentacles.
Really cool effect, again, is that you creep into the swamp and then all of a sudden you see the water move. Yeah. And all you see...
is this.
They're like, oh, it's so cute. I wonder if it's...
Yeah. Very, very cool.
So neat. And able to move.
Super unique miniature.
Makes it easy to do cool strike attacks across the map, too, because in theory, the Froghemoth has a great reach, and you can have these reach up from under the water and, grab your parties. So, I just think this is one of my coolest, favorite minis. I love the Froghemoth.
Plenty of Froghemoths up here. This is obviously probably one of the most detailed ones that I have. These are older ones, and then I have the one I painted, and then we have the elder Froghemoth. But this is just a really cool one to start an encounter since you have all the additional options to go with it. And I just really like it. This set, in my opinion, is really cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
If you're buying it just for, the miniatures, in my opinion, probably not as worth it. Unless the Froghemoth was about twice its size, in my opinion, then it would definitely be worth it. Actually, it would be worth more than what they sell this for, in my opinion. But Still, very nice set. Absolutely awesome miniatures. Love so many different small details that they did with this. They just really went out of the way, made a really nice set of hags, a really nice set of bullywugs, a great, sweet looking Yaun-ti, and then you have a super unique Froghemoth miniature that you just can't beat. It's really cool, even if you're just trying to run a Froghemoth, scenario within a campaign. This is probably the one I would like to use because it has so much versatility with it. And so I really like this set. I hope you guys enjoy this set. Again, if you are playing Onslaught or if you're not playing Onslaught, make sure to pick up the first one. If you are playing Onslaught and you haven't picked up the Nightmare of the Frogmire Coven, you should. It's really cool. Some amazing miniatures and some really fun encounters and scenarios within the expansion. So I really like it. If you guys did, please do make sure to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Cheers.